Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. Exchange rates of the US dollar, USD, against the Iraqi dinar, IQD, in two key Iraqi cities, Baghdad and Erbil. The agency reported on these fluctuations in the currency market on a Wednesday, emphasizing a decrease in the value of the USD against the IQD by the end of the day. Let's break down the information for clarity. The exchange rate is the value of one currency in terms of another. In this case, the comparison is between the US dollar and the Iraqi dinar, with the USD being one of the most traded and widely recognized global currencies. It's important to note that exchange rates can fluctuate multiple times throughout the day based on a variety of factors, including market demand, political events, and economic conditions. On that particular Wednesday, the exchange rate for the US dollar dropped in the Baghdad markets, specifically in the Al-Kifir and Al-Harithiyya central exchanges. These two exchanges are among the largest and most important in Iraq, playing a significant role in currency trading within the country. At the beginning of the day, the exchange rate was slightly higher, but by the end of the day, the dollar closed at 149,900 IQD for every 100 US dollars. This marks a 100 IQD decrease from the morning rate. Initially, the US dollar opened the day at a certain rate but closed at a lower value by the end of trading, implying a decrease in the strength of the dollar relative to the dinar. Specifically, in the central exchanges of Baghdad, such as the Al-Kifir and Al-Harithiyya exchanges, the US dollar closed at a rate of 149,900 IQD to 100 US dollars. This rate was 100 IQD lower than the rate at which the dollar opened earlier in the day, marking a slight depreciation of the dollar in comparison to the dinar during the course of the day. Moreover, the paragraph elaborates on the rates in Baghdad's parallel markets. In these markets, the dollar was being sold at a rate of 151,000 IQD to 100 US dollars, while buyers were purchasing the dollar at a rate of 149,000 IQD to 100 US dollars. This demonstrates a typical fluctuation seen in foreign exchange markets, where the selling rate of a currency is higher than the buying rate. The difference between the two rates, that is, the spread, is how market participants, such as money exchangers, make a profit. In this case, the spread in Baghdad's parallel market was 2,000 IQD per 100 US dollars, reflecting the dynamics of currency exchange activities. In Erbil, the capital of the Kurdistan region of Iraq, the dollar's exchange rates were slightly different but followed a similar trend. The selling rate of the dollar in Erbil was recorded at 149,850 IQD per 100 US dollars, while the buying rate was 149,750 IQD per 100 US dollars. This indicates that there was a smaller spread between the buying and selling rates in Erbil compared to Baghdad's parallel markets. The smaller spread may suggest slightly different market conditions in Erbil, where currency traders were willing to buy and sell the US dollar at closer rates. Overall, this brief overview provides insight into the daily fluctuations in exchange rates in Iraq's major financial markets, reflecting the complexities of currency exchange and the varying rates that can occur in different cities or market segments. The slight decrease in the dollar's value relative to the dinar in Baghdad and Erbil by the close of the trading day indicates the dynamic nature of exchange rates, which can be influenced by a variety of factors including supply and demand, political events, economic data, and broader international market movements. In addition to the central exchanges, the report also touched on the parallel markets in Baghdad. Parallel markets, also known as black markets, operate outside the official channels of trading and may often have different exchange rates due to varying supply and demand dynamics. The report mentions that the selling price for $100 in these markets was 151,000 IQD, while the buying price was 149,000 IQD. This difference between buying and selling rates is common in currency trading, as sellers typically charge a bit more than the rate at which they buy currency. Meanwhile, the exchange rates in Erbil, the capital of the Kurdistan region in northern Iraq, showed a slightly different pattern. The selling rate of $100 was 149,850 IQD, and the buying rate was 149,750 IQD. This suggests a more stable exchange rate in Erbil compared to Baghdad, with smaller differences between buying and selling prices. The fluctuation in the exchange rates highlights a common phenomenon in currency markets, where rates can rise or fall due to a range of factors. These factors can include supply and demand for a particular currency, inflation rates, interest rates, and even geopolitical events. For instance, in Iraq, the value of the dinar can be influenced by the country's oil exports, government policies, or international sanctions. To summarize, the report essentially details how the value of the US dollar decreased slightly against the Iraqi dinar over the course of Wednesday in Baghdad and Erbil. It provides specific figures for the exchange rates in both the central and parallel markets, showing the differences between buying and selling prices. This kind of information is important for businesses, traders, and individuals who are involved in currency exchange, as even small fluctuations can have significant financial implications. Would you like me to expand on this explanation further or explore a specific aspect in more depth? Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.